finish this up today right here, we want to start looking at finding unit rates for the following. Okay? And guys, we talked about unit rates the other day, so right now down at Casey's gas says 191. What's that mean?
191
$1.91 per gallon. Means for every 1 gallon of gas you buy, you're going to be paying $1 for it, right? We pay $1 for it, right? Okay. So make sure we're paying attention here. Okay. Not playing pool. Doing other stuff, right? Pay attention. All right. Find the unit rates for this. So guys, right here, I'm telling you, you take a 999 mile trip, and you're going to do this along in how many hours? 18 hours, right? Okay. So to find the unit rate of this, we're basically looking for how many miles can I go, not in 18 hours, buddy, in what? 1 hour. Well, guys, all you're simply going to do is take your distance and divide it by your time. Probably heard Mr. Breitbach talk about that before. Distance divided by time is your velocity, right? Okay. See? So right here, I would simply go 999 miles and divide that by what? 18 hours. Let me pull my calculator here quickly. La, 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 la. What do you guys get? Am I abiding the law?
What's the law?
Ooh, 55 and a half miles. Am I speeding or not?
You could be.
Half a mile over, right? By the way, I got pulled over the other night. It's crazy. Well, I'm going to put MPH right here. What's this mean, guys? 55.5 miles per hour. You might want to get in the habit of labeling stuff like that. No, I got pulled over. It was a night Annie got a big cut on her chin, so I had to hustle up and get her. And I was trying to figure out where everybody else was and tell them what was going on, and wasn't paying attention to my speed. And next thing I knew, I had rollers in my rear view mirror. And I was like, uh-oh, this ain't good. So not only was I trying to go get a kid at daycare with a split open chin, I got pulled over. But you know what the nice thing was? I only got a warning. You know why?
He told you.
I drive a Chevy. He says you've been driving Ford, you've been in big trouble. I said, if I'd been driving Ford, I wouldn't have got pulled over in the first place. Couldn't go that fast. That's a joke. I made all that up. Okay.
Wait, so you didn't get?
No, I told my daughter I need to take her to the ER and I need to get there. And you know what the funny part is? Ironically, he says, I know what kind of day you're having. My daughter was in the ER this morning. Go. It was good. Okay. Guys, right here. It says a school has 513 students per how many teachers?
27.
So if I want to say, if that's that many students in here, just say I'm the one teacher in here, how many students would I figure out, how would I figure out how many students would be per teacher, or the student to teacher ratio? What would you do? 513 divided by what? Okay, what do you get there? 19. So that means on average there are 19 students per what?
Teacher.
There's 19 students per teacher, and I'm just labeling SPT, which stands for there's 19 students. So for every 19 students in the school, there is one teacher giving that information, right? Does this make sense? Hey, hey, your new car. You guys just bought a new car.
All right.
It says you can go 462 miles on 15 gallons of gas. My question is this. Is that pretty good or pretty bad?
Well, that's good.
Sounds pretty good. Tell me your MPG.
30.8.
What do you guys get when you divide that?
30.8.
30.8. Are you guys all getting 30.8? I would take 30.8 miles per gallon, wouldn't you? That's pretty good. Okay, so when I divide this out, I'm going to put 30.8. And what are we comparing again, guys? Miles to what? Gallons. So I'm going to put M. The P just stands for per, right? Miles per gallon. Do you understand how to take situations like this and turn them into, what's the phrase up here? Unit rates. It's like saying, hey, the other day I went and bought 10 pork chops for $10. What's the unit rate? $1 per pork chop. Okay? $1 per pork chop. Make sense? All right. Well, I think we can cover this last page and understand this will be in good shape. Do you guys have everything down then from the first page? If you were gone on Friday, go back and watch the first part of the lesson online to get that down. But the last one I want to discuss is right here. It says a new sedan goes 400 miles on 16 gallons of gas. A new station wagon goes 409 miles on 14 gallons of gas. It says, which car is more fuel efficient? We talked about stuff being a better buy. We said, you know what, stuff is a better buy if the unit price is higher or lower. When I'm buying stuff, what's good for us? Cheaper or more expensive?
Cheaper.
Cheaper, okay? But we're talking about going distances on something like this right here. What's fuel efficiency mean? Do I want to get further or do I want to go less distance? If I want to be more fuel efficient, do I want to travel farther on a gallon of gas or shorter distances on a gallon?
Farther.
Farther, right? So in this case, fuel efficiency would mean take the one that is
Higher.
higher, okay? Now take a look at this right here, guys. I don't want that. Take a look at this. I can go 400 miles on what? Okay, and I can go 409 miles on. Okay, so I'm comparing sedan and station wagon. I'll put the S-E-D-A-N here. Now, guys, before I even talk about what we're dealing with mathematically, could you make an argument right now for which one's more fuel efficient without even doing anything?
Yeah.
What's your argument? Which one's going to be more fuel efficient?
The station wagon.
The station wagon. What's your argument, Bree?
It goes more miles on less gallons.
All right, Brianna's saying the station wagon can go more miles on less gallons or less gas. Isn't that more fuel efficient? If I can get a further distance on less gas. I have any race fans in here? Any race fans in here? Watched a race before? You ever seen a race decide on fuel mileage? Some guys ran out, some made it to the end. Isn't one car more fuel efficient? Went a further distance on less gas, right? Okay. Well, I agree with that. Well, if we're talking about this right here, anytime you're talking about comparing stuff, you could always compare their unit rates. So let's look at the unit rates for the sedan. It said it can go 400 miles on what? 16 gallons. Somebody divide that up for me. What are you getting?
25.
You're getting 25 miles per gallon here, right? Okay, station wagon. How many miles did I get here? Well, I got 409 miles on 14 gallons of gas. Somebody punch that up quickly. 409 divided by 14. 29.21. Who's getting further down the road on a gallon of gas? Station wagon. So which one's going to be more fuel efficient? Okay. This is further, so the station wagon is going to be the way to go. Okay. Now station wagons. They even make station wagons anymore.
My mom used to drive one.
I want a
No water
station
pumping
wagon
out.
so bad.
I bet I could find one.
You guys ever seen the movie Vacation before?
Yeah.
The green car with the wood panel look to it. Oh, great movie, by the way. I want one of those to drive around in with a big Bose system in the back. That'd be fun, Bree.
Hey, I got a Bose speaker with me right now.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Guys, notes-wise, what questions have you got?